in terms of fighting this at a national level, we're helping national Asian American and Chinese American groups form up right now, and we're going to have a meeting in DC on the 15th um, to start talking about how do we rally the entire nation to stand up against these laws, because whatever Texas has done so far, it's going to be far worse in DC. That many of these laws are going to be passed or are attempted to be passed in Washington, D.C. this year, and our community has to engage, and they have to engage in the same way that we engage and got active in Texas in fighting SB147. That means that we will have to organize on a state-by-state basis, that we have to organize on a national level. That means that we have to get our communities at home engaged, that they have to know what's going on, they have to be ready to act, that they're ready to send letters, to write emails, to make phone calls, whatever it is. But also at the same time, we need to be able to show our presence in Washington, D.C. So ideally, we will organize to host a national day, a National Asian American Day, National Chinese American Day at the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C., and march on Washington. We will have a rally in Washington and to show our strength, and then go knock on doors in Capitol Hill and talk to congressional members or talk to their staff or whatever we can accomplish, and basically to send the message that if you pass these bills, we will come for you. You will be our enemy this next election cycle, right? And the next election cycle is 2026. So we're going to remember these things, and you're gonna have to deal with us next time. Really, that kind of message is what helped us kill the bill in Texas. This can be done everywhere else as well, right? But we especially need to do it in our own U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C., to tell them that there will be a consequence for passing laws that attack our community, passing laws that put our community back on the same footsteps as the Japanese Americans right before World War II, right? So we now know what happened to them 80 years ago. We're not going to tolerate the same thing happening to us this time, and we're going to be watching closely, and we're going to be calling the people out, and we're going to be telling the other communities what they're doing to us.